Hi, my name is Taylor Philippi, and for the purpose of today's debate, I will be your leader of opposition. First, I'm going to give you my rebuttal to the points which my opponent has laid out for you, and then I will go into my two pieces of positive matter. My first piece of positive matter will be on how not having safe injection sites will not promote drug use. My second piece of positive matter will touch on the fact that not having safe injection sites will force addicts to look for rehab centers instead of trying to wean off the drug. For my rebuttal, I would first like to go against the House that they have chosen for their policy. The fact that you have chosen New Mexico government as your house of government does not make sense to me. For the fact that New Mexico has a fourth-degree felony for anyone in possession of a drug. Are they really going to support a safe injection site when they are so against having possession of a drug? To me, this does not make sense and does not seem like something they would do. My second point that I would like to point out is the fact that you're funding 3 cents on tobacco products would be put into effect this year and therefore fund the whole safe injection site that would be set up next year. The fact that you only have a year to get the funds would only raise you $3 million, and therefore you would not have enough money to support and run the facility, let alone build the facility. To build a 2 to 3 story hospital would be $17 million. You definitely do not have enough funds to get that in a year. Even to build a 1-story facility, it would be at minimum $5 million. So your funding would need much more time, which takes me into your timeline. Your timeline is way too short to actually believe that you can get up and running in a year, plus get the funds to run and support and provide all the things that you say your facility is going to provide. Plus, you have no other ways of funding it. And now I'd like to go into my rebuttal against your pieces that you have claimed that will be solved. The fact that you claim that HIV and AIDS will be cut down does not follow, because the fact is that first users normally don't supply or buy their own drugs to try it. They normally get it from someone else who has been using already. Therefore, they will be getting a needle from someone else. They're not going to share at a safe injection site. Which means that if they are going to get a chance to get AIDS and HIV, they will probably get it within their first or second time using when they're trying it from someone else. My second rebuttal would be the fact that you say that they would be able to wean off the drug. How do you expect to wean people off the drug when you are not supplying the drug? Therefore, you're not controlling the amount of drug they are taking, and you're not watching them to see if they are taking the drugs any other time. So you cannot say that this facility will wean them off of the drug. Thirdly, you said that this will help them get clean, because you will make them have 7 times of safe injections and then make them sign up for rehab. Well, how can you make them sign up for rehab? Because you can't promise they will come back that 7th time, and you can't force them to go to a rehab meeting. You may stop allowing them to come to your facility, but you cannot control them stop using the drug, and you cannot force them to continue rehab. My first piece of positive matter that I would like to go into is how not having safe injection sites will not promote new drug users. Since you will not have a safe injection site, they will not be as interested or inclined to try it, because they will not have a safe haven to go that will revive them if they overdose. Right now, by saying this, by having safe injection sites, you're allowing them to think that if they overdose, it's okay and they will be able to be revived by a nurse who is trained in this area. The second piece of positive matter was it will force addicts to look for rehab facilities instead of trying to wean off the drug. You cannot wean off heroin, because once you are addicted, the chemicals in your brain just crave more and more. So weaning off will just continue the addiction, and you will be just allowing the addiction to further. So therefore, rehab and having people, support groups and other things to watch the fact that they are taking the drug and having people support not the use of drug will help them more than trying to wean them off of the drug. The big picture is the fact that safe injection sites are not going to help wean off people weaning off the drug. Not having them will scare the people and not allow them to want to continue using.